Hey, greetings everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway from the basement. It is Monday, the start of another work week for those of you who work. I work part time. I got some VCLT from a viewer, gentleman by the name of Bob F. Now, Bob's great. He really supports the channel. He's supports a lot of channels, and really appreciate Bob's comments. And turns out Bob's a pretty generous guy because he sent me an email and asked for my address to send me some stuff. And it arrived today, Bob. So I'm going to open it right now and see what's in here. I don't have a clue what Bob would have sent me, but I'll tell you what. It cost Bob $24.80 US postage to send it here. That's like $400 Canadian. So, Bob, you're a very generous man. I much appreciate this. I also picked up a couple of pieces of vinyl and a couple of CDs too to show you after this, but this is the most important thing because I have no idea what the hell's in here. So let's see. Right away, I see Paul Butterfield Blues Band. Whoa. I see a note and wow, $100 bill. Thank you. That's very generous. Wow. That's great. I think I'm going to give that to Larry for his birthday, which is in a couple of days, 28th. Everybody get ready to wish the Canadian Stud Muffin a happy birthday. He'll be 72, I think. Glenn from the basement. Hi, Glenn. Recently bought some CDs I thought you needed to own. Paul Butterfield, 5 CDs. You have 2, now you have 3 more. Being a banjo player, I couldn't resist sending you 31 banjo favorites. Being a huge Dylan fan, you had to own the Holly Sing Dylan. I do not own that, thank you. And you finally bought vinyl Jeff Beck Truth. I recommend the expanded version, which this is. Oh, wow. All of these I own too. Hope you like them. Enjoy. Your YouTube friend, Bob F. That is so frickin' nice, man. Thank you so much. Let's check out what he got me here. This is new. Look at Jeff Beck Truth. I love this frickin' album. I got to see these guys in 1968 in a small club in Toronto called the Electric Circus. And yeah, wow, this has got the original album from Shapes of Things, which kicks it off, Ain't Superstitious at the end, and then bonus tracks. I've Been Drinking, You Shook Me, alternate take. Rock My Plim Soul, which would be an alternate take. Beck's Bolero, another alternate take. Blues Deluxe, another alternate take. Tallyman, Love is Blue, and High Hole Silver Lining. Wow, this is so frickin' awesome. Thank you. And look at that. The Holly Sing Dylan. Oh, wow. That is really awesome. When a ship comes in, I'll be your baby tonight. I want you. Wheels on fire. I shall be released. Blowing in the wind. Quit your low down ways. Just like a woman. The times they are changing. All I really want to do. My back page is Mighty Quinn. All originally released in 1969, it says. Very cool. Look at that. It's even got a little bubble wrap in there. Wow. That is so frickin' awesome. 31 banjo favorites. Raymond Fairchild, king of the Smoky Mountain banjo players. Let's see what classics he does on here. Turkey in the Straw, Little Darlin' Pal of Mine. McKinley's White House Blues, 9-Pound Hammer, Old Joe Clark, Cripple Creek. Yeah, there's some classic banjo. Cumberland Gap. Man, there's some classic tunes. Train 45, Earl's Breakdown, John Hardy. Song I love to play. Wow, Raymond Fairchild. I gotta dig into this dude. Yeah, that is so cool. Wow, thank you so much. That's awesome. And finally, the Blues Brothers, one of those classic albums, original album series. So it's got the first 3 and then 2 that I do not have. in my own dream and keep on moving. Wow, that is so cool. I love that. Thank you, Bob. You just nailed it, man. You nailed it. You couldn't have picked 5 better selections. I am absolutely thrilled. Thank you so much. Wow, very generous. Very generous. Okay. I picked up a couple of CDs from Amazon and waiting for one more to show up. They're really screwing up their deliveries the last couple of days with me. They said both these CDs that I ordered were going to come in on Saturday. One didn't show up until yesterday. And then they changed it to Tuesday, one of them. And then the one they changed to Tuesday showed up yesterday. The one I ordered on Thursday, I think, and was supposed to ship come Saturday, still hasn't come, and it says it's shipping today, but it doesn't say the carriers picked it up when you do tracking. So, I don't know. You know, I'm on a Steve Hackett kick, so 2 of them are Steve Hackett CDs. His 2 most recent ones, which I'd never bought, Under the Mediterranean Sky. Now, this is a totally instrumental album of Steve playing his classical guitar, kind of with a Mediterranean type feel to it. There's some interesting instrumentation in here, a lot of orchestration. It's just a beautiful, beautiful record. It's kind of like put it on when you just want to sit back and chill. This isn't a party record. This isn't a rock record. It's just, I love this kind of music for that. Just, if I'm reading or something, I like something in the background that's not too messy. So, very cool. I know his brother plays on this and a few other people. So, very cool. I got a chance to listen to it yesterday, and I like it. The other one I got coming is Surrender of Silence, I think it's called. It might be here today. Another one, so the band Colosseum. I don't know if too many people are aware of those guys. Great band. They were kind of a mix of the blues, rock, jazz, and prog, kind of all mixed in together. Dick Hextall Smith, Clem Clemson ended up playing guitar for them after a while. I have their live album, which is really good. It was Chris Farlow singing a lead on it, and their second album, Valentine's Suite, which is absolutely outstanding album. Larry Graves turned me onto that one. Their first album is called Those Who Are About to Salute You. I'd never heard it before, and picked this up because there's a box set that's just been released. It's got all their albums and a couple of bonus stuff, typical box set stuff. It's like around $70 Canadian. But I decided, because I have 2 of their albums, and if I just buy this for $14, I got 3 of their albums, and I don't need the bonus stuff. So I wasn't going to pay for the box set, although it looks pretty interesting. So I gave this a couple of spins, actually, and it's great, man. There's some vocal stuff on it. There's some instrumental stuff. Real blues bass, but it gets into a bit of jazzy stuff. You can tell where they're heading off the first album. I would say they're still pretty basic on this album, and the other album gets a little more adventurous as they move on. But man, these is a great band. So real happy with that. And a couple of pieces of vinyl I picked up today. I went out and I ran into Greenback's Pawn Shop in Belleville, Ontario. They've got a ton of vinyl sitting there under their shelves. It's like $5.99 each, and see what you can find. If you can find 4, you get them for $5 a piece. But I only found 2. And you guys know I'm on a Steve Hackett kick. I've been looking for solo albums. I found Defector today. I have no idea what this sounds like. I have never heard it. His albums are all over the place, so I don't know what to expect. It's got the original jacket, and it's on the Charisma label, and the record's in pretty good shape. There's a couple of surface scratches on it, but it doesn't look like anything that's going to affect play. Trying to see if there's anybody on here that no, can't really see anything. So yeah, Steve Hackett. And another Steve Hackett related album, GTR. I've never heard this album. It's a collaboration. They put together a band with Steve Howe and Steve Hackett on guitars. I mean, right away you think this has got to be a great frickin' album. It's produced by Jeffrey Downs of Yes fame. Max Bacon on lead vocals, no idea who he is. Phil Spalding on bass guitar, I have no idea who he is. And Jonathan Mover on drums, I have no idea who he is. This is probably going to be one of those, like that band Asia that the people, that Yes guys put together. It just sucked. I hated that band, and I have a fear that this album's going to be very disappointing. But we shall see. For $5, I thought I'd give it a shot. On the Arista label. Yeah, so that's it, man. I'm off to listen to some tunes. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. And thank you, Bob. Much appreciated.